Welcome to the Tascam VSR264 and VSR265 streaming devices. Tascam has made Academy and Grammy Award-winning audio products for decades and has developed the finest streaming units available. Applications include house of worship, lectures, e-learning, corporate reporting, music performance, assemblies, and more. Let's take a look at the Tascam VSR264 and VSR265, including a real-time demonstration connecting an actual live stream. Here's a quick non-technical overview. To start, Tascam's VSR devices are dedicated audio-video appliances that use Internet Protocol to send data. The units will send 3 separate, different streams in different formats simultaneously. Both units have an encoder and a decoder built in, which is unique and very useful. There's recording capability built in using a simple one-touch button on the front panel. Tascam has deep roots in professional audio, so we handle the audio differently. In addition to a consumer-grade 1/8" input, we offer professional balanced stereo inputs and outputs for the best sound. The VSR264 streams in HD or high-definition video, while the VSR265 adds 4K ultra-high definition. Otherwise, the units are identical. The benefit of all this is Tascam VSR streaming devices are stable and reliable, and after they are set up, no computer is needed for streaming or recording. Please don't be confused by other manufacturers who call web cameras or video switching units streaming devices. They aren't, and they need a computer and special software to operate and to stream. You may have several questions at this point. Instead of information overload and too many specifications, let's connect the VSR265 real-time to YouTube and stream. Here we have a simple system consisting of the elements to create a high-quality but simple streaming system. This is our start point. Please excuse the casual environment, but because of the current times, this, in quotes, Tascam office is a converted bedroom. We have the VSR265 streaming device, an easy-to-use but powerful audio mixer called the Tascam Model 12, and some audio microphones. The audio outputs of the audio mixer are connected to the Pro Audio inputs of the VSR265. If you already have audio capability, then simply connect your master audio outputs of your current system to the input of the Tascam streamer. The video you are seeing is provided by a DSLR camera connected to the HDMI input of the VSR265. You can also stream pre-recorded content from a DVD player or a computer using HDMI. In that case, the audio will also flow via HDMI with the video. This compact system will provide video and audio streaming for house of worship, music performance, lectures, e-learning, corporate reporting, assemblies, and more. Okay, here we are, and we are going to stream live from the VSR265 into YouTube. So here we have my YouTube account, and anyone can set up a YouTube account. The only thing you need to do is you need to tell Google, or YouTube in this case, that you would like to live stream, and make sure you do that about a day before you want to stream, because for some reason it takes about a day for them to turn you on to do live streaming. So obviously I have done that. So the first thing we are going to do is, this is the YouTube Studio, and this is the main screen for that, and I am going to go live. So I have done that. I will create a title. We will call it Tascam VSR1. I have to, per the rules, say this is not made for children or kids. Create a stream. So that part is set up. The next thing I do is I have already downloaded the Tascam Discovery software, and I have it up, and I will open that up. It's going to connect to the VSR. This is the main panel, and I will first go to the audio settings, and then confirm that I am going to use balanced professional audio from my SourcePoint system that I showed earlier. Then on the output settings, I will hit configure, and you can see there is a preset here for YouTube, and there's several other. So this is going to be for YouTube. I will turn that on, and now it's communicating with YouTube. And there it is. There's the live stream that we just chose with the name VSR1 Tascam. I choose that. I hit OK. All right, let's go back to YouTube. And here we go. And at this point, by the way, hello, you can press the stream button with your finger and enable the stream. And it'll take a couple of seconds to go through the internet. And it doesn't matter which unit you have, by the way. This is not just because of the Tascam unit. Here we go. So we will get a preview. It says I have an excellent connection. It's going through the internet. And I have a media player here over on the side here. And I have put in some generic royalty-free video here. So that's streaming live into the HDMI input of the VSR here via an HDMI. And that's streaming through the internet. And then this is the endpoint, which is YouTube. So it's all working. And at this point, I could say, yeah, it's to my satisfaction. And I could go live. So we are going live. Sees that? It says you are live. And it's all working. So this is real time. That's how easy it is to connect. Now, regarding audio here, I have a professional dynamic mic connected to my mixer. And what I am going to do is I am going to switch microphones over to this mic, which is going into the VSR professional balanced inputs. Okay, this is the actual audio being streamed from the VSR 265 or 264 through the internet to YouTube, and I'm recording it directly off of YouTube using the professional balanced inputs of the VSR 265. As you can tell, it's almost exactly the same as the audio that I was recording directly into the computer anyway. Okay, so at this point, I will set the microphone down. Actually, I will mute it, which I have done. And I am going to continue this quick presentation as a recap, actually using the streaming real-time and the presentation real-time from the VSR into YouTube Live. Okay, courtesy of Tascam and the VSR 265, it could be the 264, we are now coming to you live as a stream for both video and audio on YouTube. So the VSR 264 and 265, they will stream to 3 different formats simultaneously. We don't want to get too technical here, but one format streams to an endpoint such as YouTube, Facebook, Wowza, and Twitch. The second stream is mainly for closed camera or internet camera systems. And the third format was developed by Apple for tablets and smartphones like iPhone, Android, and is a great choice for unstable wireless networks. Since VSR 264 and 265 have both an encoder and a decoder, unlike most of our competition, you can connect an LCD monitor to your StartPoint system and view exactly what the endpoint system and the viewer sees. The encoder and decoder in one device is high value and allows a single unit to function as either a StartPoint or as an endpoint situation. VSR 264 and 265 also record internally to an SD card, USB drive, and perform this with a one-touch button on the front panel. Tascam is a pro audio company, and we understand premium audio. In addition to being able to connect a prosumer or a professional video input device, you can connect best quality professional audio if you choose. We have already viewed the control software. It's called Tascam Discovery and allows easy setup. Once the device is set up, it remembers the settings and the software is not necessary again unless changes are needed. Tascam VSR 264 and VSR 265 are reliable video and audio streaming devices that do not rely on a computer or special streaming software to function once they are set up.